Hello, hello, intuitive friends. Let me do a quick mic check. For those of you who are, give me 1 second here, mic check. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream, just look down below in the description box and click on that time together here. Alrighty. All right. Hi, intuitive friends. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream. Okay, let me put this up right here. You can find the timestamps down below and click on your individual sign, whether that be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So today I'm doing the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Today, it's all about the air signs. All right, let's get grounded. Hello again, intuitive friends. All right, let us begin. I'm going to start off with Gemini, followed up by Libra, and then Aquarius. Okay, so it's all about the air signs tonight. Now, yesterday, thank you so much for the thumbs up, much greatly appreciated. Yesterday, I channeled messages for the fire signs and the earth signs. Okay, so today, it's all about the air signs. Okay, tune in tomorrow or maybe later on tonight. Don't know. I have to see how I feel after these readings. But then, of course, will be the water signs. Okay, so the water signs will either be later on tonight or tomorrow. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should, because usually I post there and on Facebook. I post on both when I'm hopping on and doing a live. Okay. All right, so let's start with Gemini. Hi, Gemini, and welcome back. Whether you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Gemini may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And tonight, Gemini, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on the mutual upcoming energy within your connection. The time frame here is mid-November through mid-December. Okay, so the next 30 days or so. Now, remember, time is fluid. And so some of you may be experiencing these energies right now within your connection. Now, remember, this is a mutual energy. That means it is you as well as your significant other. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in the fun. And let's focus here on Gemini. Gemini and their person, mutual upcoming energy within Gemini and their person, mid-November through mid-December. Okay, Gemini, you have the Devil as well as the Chariot, okay? So the Devil energy, first of all, is ruled by Capricorn. So some of you here may be I'm sorry, I just touched my mic there. Some of you may be with someone who is an earth sign. Now, if they are not an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo somewhere on their astrological natal chart, okay, whether that's their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in houses that are focusing on relationships. If it's not them, it could be you, Gemini, okay, but either way, this is the mutual energy. Now, the Devil energy is about this kind of like lack of moderation, feeling stuck, feeling as if there is this sense of being unable to, I want to say, like, juggle something, okay? It's like you feel attached to something. There could be here old patterns of behavior. There could be here feeling kind of like powerless within the connection, or there could be a situation, circumstance, or event that is causing this type of tension. Now, remember, the full moon is coming up. It's coming up November 15th. That is going to be a super moon. Okay, it's going to be the last super moon in 2024. So, if a full moon amplifies anxieties, worries, and amplifies emotions, the super moon will do that tenfold. Okay, so there could be here some type of energy that may be coming up mid-November through mid-December here in regards to that type of feeling constrained, feeling kind of things aren't moving. Now, the light at the end of the tunnel here is that both of you have the Chariot, okay? And the Chariot is all about movement. It's all about moving things into the horizon, moving things into the future, moving together as a couple, okay, or as a unit here. As this deck is showing there, okay, two people getting that seahorse prepared for the next step or the movement. Now, the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So some of you here may be with someone who has water on their astrological chart, whether that be their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in other areas on their astrological natal chart that focus on relationships and love, okay? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then you have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Showing up here for the both of you. Now, what I'm feeling here, especially with the Chariot, remember that the Chariot is forward movement, but also the Chariot is about controlling the emotions, okay? Why am I saying controlling emotions? Because Cancer is a water sign, okay? Cancer is a water sign, and water signs have that emotive energy. So here, kind of like you have the Devil and the Chariot, and it's this focus on whatever here may be an old pattern of behavior, whether it be individually, you, Gemini, or individually your partner, or together as a couple, is as if you're going to be focused as a unit or individually here to move past anything here that both of you have been feeling a sense of being stuck, okay? Or a sense here of being unable to bring into moderation, all right, or bring into balance. Let's take a look here at more. Actually, before I jump into this deck, let me get more information here on the Devil card here. All right, tell me more here about the Devil card for Gemini and their partner. Let's see if there's validation confirmation on what I'm feeling here for this card. Whoops, something flipped over. Okay, and there you go. Palm tree, stability. Okay, so there could be something here within this mid-November through mid-December timeline that may be feeling a little bit out of sorts. So there's something here that needs to be stabilized. It needs to be grounded. It needs to be brought back to balance. Remember that I said the Devil energy is the lack of moderation in something. Okay, it could be anything. It could be something positive. If it's not in moderation, then it becomes excess or over the, over the norm, right? A quick example, and again, this is just an example. It's like work. Okay, work is good. It's great to be focused on work. But if there isn't a balance between work and personal life, it becomes, the term is known as a workaholic, right? So that's just a brief example there on how something positive can turn into something of the Devil energy, okay? This could also be arguments or, vices or old patterns of behavior here. But I feel that both of you are going to be on the same page in regards to moving past it. All right. And not only that, but take a look at this before I jump into the next one. It says growth. Okay, where am I? Over here, growth. So it's like both of you are going to either learn or help each other outgrow or move past this devil energy. Again, pretty much the same thing I said at the top of the reading. This is just giving more confirmation, validation on that energy. Okay, two people moving past the lack of moderation in something within their connection or individually. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for Gemini and their partner. Mutual upcoming energy for Gemini, mid-November through mid-December. And you have here self-love. Self-love is about valuing. It's about positive self-image. It's about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's about being able to recognize this energy, being able to recognize the double energy in or within your connection, meaning the lack of moderation on something, the temptation of something, the old patterns of behavior, the the temptation to keep doing something that you shouldn't be doing, or you're hoping to work past and are having a little bit of difficulty. So self-love here, it's kind of in a way reminding you here, Gemini, for you and your partner to focus here on how to give yourself, center yourself, do the self-care necessary so that either you individually or you together as a couple can overcome, can grow from this devil energy, okay, within your connection within the next 30 days. Stability is going to be key. Now, in order for something to be stable, it needs to be consistent, right? So the consistency here of valuing each other, valuing yourselves, doing the self-care needed, the talks, and that type of energy. Communication is going to be key as well here. Controlling, I'm going to say not controlling, but just managing your emotions when you are kind of in this moment, or that could be coming up in a moment where both of you may be at odds, okay? Because again, yes, the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is an emotive energy because it's all about that water, but it's also about two people modifying, balancing how they're going to share, okay, this vision of what to do next as a couple in order to overcome this either lack of moderation, the shadow self, old patterns of behavior, the worries, the stress, the anxiety here that may be causing or may cause potentially an instability within the relationship, right? So there's a sense here of both of you being flexible with one another in that, okay? All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for Gemini as well as their partner. What else is coming through here for Gemini and their partner? Gemini and their partner, what's coming up for you, a mutual upcoming energy for your connection mid-November through mid-December. And we have here self-indulgence. Remember that I just talked about this self-indulgence. It says self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Exactly what I just said a little while ago. Validation, confirmation, especially with the self-love card. So, Gemini, as you see here, you and your partner have not one, not two, but three, okay? Three, maybe four here with this one, but definitely 1, 2, 3 cards giving the same message. 3 cards, 3 different decks. You see how I'm shuffling. So again, this is coming across here as a theme, as the energy here that may be potentially coming up mid-November through mid-December. Some of you may be experiencing this right now in your connection. There's a reminder here, Gemini, that in order to bypass this lack of moderation, this self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, anxiety, worries, tension, whether it's individually, meaning only you, Gemini, or only your partner, or whether this be together as a couple, meaning both of you trying to overcome this energy here with the Devil card. It's all about you both being in an awareness. You need to be aware of what's going on here within the connection or within yourselves. I'm getting here, it's time for, there's going to be this sense here of both of you needing to, or requiring both of you to take a look at what it is that may be causing either these vices, this codependency here on something, this sense of feeling constrained, feeling as if there's this sense of like not being able to let go or outgrow something here within the connection. Once both of you are on the same page, there is this sense here of appreciating either the connection a little bit more or healing from whatever this energy may be. Now, for some of you, this could have been in the past or recent past because it is the first card, and this card is closer to my left-hand side or direction. So there could have been here a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past that may be resurfacing again because of that full moon energy. Like I said at the top of the reading, that's coming up November 15th. It may come right back around, or may intensify with this last super full moon that's coming in on Friday, where there is going to be a need here for both of you to really take a look and heal this situation, circumstance, event from the past or recent past that may resurface, or this that may show up later on mid-November through mid-December, okay? So very, very interesting here how 3 different decks are both saying, are all saying the same exact thing, okay? So there's a sense here to create some sense of stability within the connection. And for some of you, this is within yourselves, okay? Because here it's coming across as maybe one person having to do shadow work, or one person being triggered and the other one responding to that trigger. So in order for that energy not to be mirrored here, there's a sense of this energy here of both of you working together here with the Chariot, working together to move past these energies. Let's see what else is coming through here, Gemini, and your significant other, your partner, soulmate, twin flame, mutual upcoming energy within the connection here for Gemini and their partner. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else is coming through. Mid-November to mid-December. And we have here, look at that. Deception. Now, listen carefully. Deception could come in many different ways. This could be a denial, okay? A denial, turning the blind eye on what may be popping up in this connection. It could be turning a blind eye to the shadow work that needs to happen here. It's turning the blind eye to vices, to things that are not in moderation, turning a blind eye or making believe as if it doesn't exist within the connection, knowing, very well that it is an issue, or it is a challenge within the connection. So there's something here that may be happening behind the scenes that you may know about, or that both of you may know about, but there's a sense here of either not talking about the elephant in the room, or trying to make it seem that it isn't a problem. It is a problem because the Devil card is here. And the issue here is being unable Look at that. Look at right behind. Let go of control issues. There could be here this sense, maybe even micromanaging for some of you. Okay. Some of you, this may be like kind of like either one of you or both of you wanting things to go your way. And then there's this tension, this tug of war energy here. But deception is someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Okay. Such as turning a blind eye, saying, hey, I don't have to change, or no, that isn't a problem because I can control it. That may not be the case. Okay. Because the devil card here is about someone who's unable or having difficulty here maintaining moderation in something, whatever that something may be within your connection. I feel here, as it's coming up, there's a sense here of having to be honest. Okay, so the mask is the lack of transparency. The mask is, or could look like, turning a blind eye on an issue, not wanting to address the elephant in the room. Okay. And really taking a look at why is there a lack of moderation here? What is causing the root of the vice or the root of the issue or the problem or the obstacle? What is causing the unbalanced energy here? And in that, you need to take a look together as a couple or individually. However, I'm seeing two people here, so it's coming across as both of you need to really talk about this and really look at the situation, circumstance, or event here. And as it says here with self-indulgence, someone may be self-soothing in a way or coping with something in a way. That could be one of you or both of you coping in a way that is not the best for the connection. Okay. There could be one person, or maybe, one of you may be saying, hey, pay attention. I'm noticing something here. And you could have another person saying, well, that's not the case. You see how this energy is showing up here? Now, I know it sounds a little, by the way, this says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. So there could be one person trying to say, hey, listen, you need to get a handle on something here. And the other partner saying, well, there isn't a problem. Self-denial, deception. One person trying to control or trying to manage something on their own and realizing here that they can't manage it on their own, that they do need the support, that they do need the help, whether that is depression, whether that is a vice, whether that's drinking, smoking, working too much, you name it. This could be anything. This could be embodying that type of energy. Like I said, lack of moderation in something here. It could be arguments. It could be self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs. It could be someone getting in their own head. But whatever it is, someone here within this connection, or maybe both of you here, there's this energy here of feeling trapped, feeling that you are unable to unchain yourself to something or from something here. So there's a sense here of codependency. So 1, 2, 3, 4 decks saying the same thing. Okay, Gemini. So now here, listen, like I said, silver lining here. All right. So you can get past this as a couple. You can outgrow this turbulent time or the situation, circumstance, or event. But there has to be here an awareness of self-love, self-worth, value, healing from it, and a sense of self-care in order to be able to move past these energies here. Okay. By the way, the fire signs had a very, very interesting and challenging energies as well. So I feel like this upcoming month is going to be a little, maybe a little rough here. I think it's because of this super full moon that's coming in on Friday. But let's take a look here. Look at this. Fruition. Okay, you will reap what you sow. I love this deck, but I don't like the fact that it has this like hologram. All right, hopefully you could see it, but it says fruition. Okay, it has someone wearing a mask. Second time. Okay, wearing a mask. And all right, wearing a mask, but this time the mask has a headpiece, and the headpiece has fruits and vegetables and the sense of nourishment. So what I'm feeling here, Gemini, is like I said, as long as both of you are taking the healthy approach, the kind of like looking past the mask, or looking past the either actions or, you know, whatever excuses are being said here or being told in order to keep this, you know, under wraps, or, you know, not wanting to discuss what this may be because it may be a little bit vulnerable here for some of you. There's a sense that with healthy choices, both could be nutrition or healthy choices as in, you know, getting the help needed here in order to move past this codependent situation, circumstance, event, or coping mechanism. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Gemini. I'll end the reading here, or the messages here. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. By the way, you do have your November readings up. There's also a whole lot on the playlist, so take a look at that under the couples section. And I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you next time. Up next is Libra. All right, Libra, you are up next. Hello, Libra, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Libra may show up on your astrological natal chart, these messages are for you. I just wrote your timestamp for those of you who may watch this a little later or after this live stream. Libra, today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on, make sure I have it, yes, right side up. Okay, today I'm going to be focusing, or tonight I should say, I'm going to be focusing here on the mutual upcoming energy within your connection between you and your significant other, your partner, your connection, your twin flame, soulmate, however you may want to title. It could be even your spouse. I mean, whomever you are in a connection with, okay? These messages are going to be focusing on mid-November through mid-December, so the next 30 days. Now, whether you are a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Libra may show up on your astrological natal chart. If you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look. If you're here live, you can take a look and my credentials link on the chat. And if you watch me later on, you can take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link to learn more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, okay? For those of you who are subscribers, new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell so you know when I've posted something new or when I'm going live on my live stream, right? So as long as you turn on that notification bell and I go live, you will always get an alert. So stay in the know, okay? For those of you who have people in your social circle that you feel may benefit from these free channeled messages, feel free to share my YouTube channel link, all right? So Libra, as I said before, I'm going to be focusing here and channeling messages between mutually you and your partner. Okay, so it's both of you. Mutual energy here for mid-November through mid-December. Just giving you a heads up here, Libra, that this Friday there will be a super full moon. Okay, so super amplification on everything. Great time to manifest, okay? But, you know, just keep an eye out for that, because as I always remind you intuitive friends, that when there is a full moon, there is a higher tendency for people to be a little bit extra sensitive or be easily triggered, okay? Or even anxieties or worries popping up, all right? Or being more at the forefront, I should say, kind of like a resurfacing. But let's see here, Libra, what's coming through for you and your partner. Mutual upcoming energy within your connection here, Libra, and Libra's partner. Let's see, mid-November through mid-December, what's coming through for them. All right. Oh, interesting. That bottom card wanted to pop up. Beautiful energy here. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is a great energy. It's about the perseverance. It's about the waiting. It's about putting in the work, the dedication, the focus into something. Okay. In the traditional deck, it's one person with more pentacles on the left and a few pentacles on the right. Okay, so in the traditional deck, the left shows, or the left direction shows the past or recent past. So the work that's been put into something in the past or recent past, and waiting for that to grow, waiting for that to expand. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is so that you can get here both kind of images here. Because this is a mutual reading, I always select this for my love readings when it's mutual energy, because this shows 2 people here. One person is pregnant, so that can be symbolic. For others of you, this could be here mentioning an energy that may be coming up mid-November through mid-December, okay, of being more fertile in something, or actually the best time for, you know, blending of the family, the best time here to conceive, or adoption, IVF, things of that nature. This may be talking about that type of fertility that you've been waiting for. This could be a good moment here coming up. All right. But this person who is pregnant has their partner next to them. Okay. So again, this is symbolic. And this could be here saying to you, Libra, that both of you here are going to be in this energy of waiting to see something grow, something that you both have been putting the time, the dedication, and the focus, as well as the consistency here. And you're waiting for that arrival. Okay. Now, in this illustration, they're waiting for the arrival of the baby, or the birth to happen, to have the baby in the bassinet. Again, symbolic. This could also mean for both of you that both of you are waiting for something that you are deeply connected with. Okay, so there's something here that is of importance, something that you value together as a couple, that you may be may have been waiting on for a very long time, or may be still continuing in the waiting process. Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. So whatever this may be, this could be here kind of already telling you here that either one or two things, you may see it come into fruition within the next 30 days or by the end of 2024, or that you may need to wait a little longer. So that's the second message. You may need to wait a little longer in order for you to see the bearing of the fruits of whatever this valuable thing, person, project, decision, or something tangible or practical, okay, in the 3D world, okay? Whatever this may be, it could be dreams coming true, but having to wait for them to actually show up, or waiting for them to, to reap what you sow. Okay, so as long as you're focusing, you see these two people here, they're focusing on this goal. So remember here, Libra, whatever you think about, you bring about. Where your mind goes, energy flows. So whatever this may be for you, especially if you're projecting, or manifesting here on something that you want to see happen, this is talking about that both of you will maximize that kind of process here of seeing something grow, or the fruition or the growth of something here, as long as both of you are focusing on that energy, right? Seven of Pentacles is followed up by the Death card and the Six of Swords. Okay, you also have here the Two of Cups coming in. All right, listen carefully. This may seem a little bit kind of like we've been waiting for a very long time. I'm also getting here with the Death card in tarot that this could be one or two things. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio. Right now, we are in Scorpio season. So some of you here, this Seven of Pentacles may be talking about something that you're still waiting for right now at this moment in time, okay? For others of you here, there's a sense of you needing to, Six of Swords, needing to leave behind. Let me show it like this. Now, when I show it like this, it might, the order may change a little bit, but we're going from here to here. So this is saying some of you here together as a couple, you need to, pull away from this energy of feeling that something isn't going to happen. Okay, the Death card, that it's the end of something, that it's like, we've been waiting for a very long time for this particular thing or energy to show up for us, but it hasn't. And so this here is giving me this energy of either one or two people trying to give up on that plan, that focus, that goal, because it's taking longer than expected. So this is talking about here with the Six of Swords, for you to move away from this energy of feeling or thinking that, because remember, as I said at the top of the reading, wherever your mind goes, energy flows. What you think about, you bring about. So if you want to bring something prosperous into fruition, then believe that it is possible. Believe in the impossible. All right. And once you do that, guess what, Libra, you and your partner are here in this energy of the Two of Cups. So even though there are two people who may have different ways of viewing things, okay, this person is from the land and this person is from the sea, okay? So again, you have earth element and water element here. So these two people may be from two different mindsets, may have two different perspectives, may see life in a very different way, may have been raised by completely different family values, or maybe just coming from different cultural or religious or spiritual beliefs. They're not allowing those differences to get in the way of their love. That is why the unifying factor here, Libra, in the Two of Cups is the love that two people are sharing together. Okay. So as long as you keep that in mind here, then you keep this Seven of Pentacles energy afloat. All right. Now, let me see here what this Death card may be about. Let me get more clarity here on the Death card. I like to clarify after I channel the message to see what other information here may be coming through that I may have overlooked here. Let's see. Or I didn't decipher clearly. It's the death card here in tarot for Libra and their partner. Okay, so look at that. You see what it says there that just popped out of the deck? It says addiction, codependency, obstacles, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. Exactly what I was saying here at the top of the reading. Remember that I said that I felt here that there's either one person or maybe one of you or both of you who are feeling, who are kind of caught up in your feelings here or caught up in your mind in regards to something not happening or something taking a very long time. And so kind of like losing the passion, the thunder, the spark of whatever this may be. This is showing you here validation, confirmation. In order for you to be able to move past, well, let me put it here in a way that, yeah, like this, move past, or I should say, in order for both of you to get to the Two of Pentacles and keep the the Two of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles alive. So these are two very positive cards. In order to do that, you need to move past this either codependent behavior, this belief or idea that you are blocked or that something isn't going to happen or that it's not moving fast enough or whatever those lower vibrational energies or thoughts or mindset may be kind of, maybe surrounding the Seven of Pentacles. This is talking here about both of you, Six of Swords, moving past that, moving past this energy here and moving towards the Two of Cups. Okay, so again, letting go of the self-sabotaging thoughts, limited belief, believing that something it can't happen or won't happen or hasn't happened, or something of that sort. Now, remember, Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. I said that at the top of the reading. So whatever this is going to take patience, consistency, dedication, and a positive mindset. That's why these two cards came out here. Positive mindset and moving away from mindsets that are not positive so that you can create something and move past it and, again, have this fruition of whatever this may be for you as a couple. Okay, so very interesting. Let's get more messages here. Look at that. One of the things here to remind you between mid-November and mid-December, so the next 30 days, is the micromanaging energy. This says control. Now, Seven of Pentacles energy, like I said, focusing on what you are going to reap, reaping the rewards, having the perseverance, having the patience, the tenacity, the consistency of the Seven of Pentacles, the waiting part of it. Now, when you bake a cake, you buy the ingredients, you mix the ingredients, you grease the pan, butter the pan, put everything that you've been working towards, right? All the ingredients that you purchased, that you prepared, that you mixed together, you combined it, you did all of that work, and then you put the cake batter in the pan and you put the pan in the oven. And guess what? You cannot be opening that oven door every 2 seconds, because if not, the cake is not going to bake properly. It's either one or two things. It's not going to bake because it's not going to rise, or it's not going to, something's going to go off here, right? So the reason why I'm being shown that analogy here for you, Libra, is because there's this sense of, yes, both of you have this idea in your mind. Both of you are working towards this goal. There's this sense of putting in the patience, the tenacity, the hard work, the consistency. But there could be either one or two things. There could be either one person or both of you losing steam and believing that this can be possible. Okay. or feeling like it's taking too long, so it's not going to happen. So that's number one. That's not a good energy to have, but just showing you what is coming up. That's why this is saying that you need to move past this energy here in order to get to the Two of Cups for this Seven of Pentacles to finally come into fruition, right? So you can't open that oven door symbolically here too much, because if not, it's not going to come to fruition, right? So there's this sense of saying, oh, I want it to happen in this manner. I need it to happen by this date. That is called micromanaging. It's like you trying to control here or have an expected outcome. There's a sense of an expectation here of how something should go or how something should show up. And this is reminding you here, mid-November through mid-December here, Libra, that at times that is not how the manifestation is going to show up. It's going to show up in the way in which it will be the best and the highest good for the connection, for the relationship, or for that actual thing that you've been, and I mean you as in plural, that both of you have been focusing on here, okay? So it may show up in a different way, but that doesn't mean it's not showing up. And remember, sometimes things aren't linear. We as humans, we think, well, step one, step two, step three, and sometimes it doesn't show up that way. You know, sometimes step three shows up before step two, and step seven came, you know. So again, that is what this micromanaging energy, or for some of you, an expected outcome or an expectation here. There's a sense of letting go, Six of Swords, leaving something behind, letting go, because whatever you resist will persist. So if you don't let go of this Death card or this energy in the Death card, and you don't let go of this either obsession, codependency, controlling, micromanaging, or blockage here, or thinking that something is not going to happen, then it's not going to happen. Okay, so basically letting go of this energy here in order for you to get what it is that you've been manifesting. So that's how that is looking here for both of you. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. I feel that whatever this is, it's coming. It's just, you know, it's taking time, because there is some sense here of divine timing that may be at play, or something may not be ready yet. Okay, so here you have a key on a ring, many options, unconventional. Okay, so I'm getting here that there may be, like I said a little while ago, especially with this expected outcome or an expectation here, you may be thinking about as a couple that you want this thing, Seven of Pentacles energy, to show up in the manner in which you have it envisioned in your mind or in your, you know, in your heart. Okay, or you're kind of thinking like, I've done this, so because I've done this, this should be the result. Okay, so that kind of this for that. All right, and this is talking about there may be different ways in which something may show up here for the both of you. Okay, Libra, it may be, you know, slightly different than what you have planned, but there is still going to be this sense of love. There's going to be this sense of bonding, this romantic feeling, this sense of something blossoming and blooming, and feeling emotionally satisfied with it, even if it may come in a different way. Because remember that I said at the top of the reading, Two of Cups are two people that see that they may be drastically different, but what holds them together is the same end goal. All right, so again, you both may have the same end goal here, but there's something here about letting go of this micromanaging type of energy or this expected outcome. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you, Libra, and then we're going to move to Aquarius. All right, so let's see what else is coming through here for you. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so this is in dream. Look at that. Didn't I say that whatever this dream is going to come true? It's just going to take time. Guess what? Validation, confirmation. You have here dreams come true. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me talk about the children first. Children could be two things here, okay, Libra, and your partner. You may be expecting children, like I said, great time for fertility here, or making plans or solidifying plans in regards to blending or expanding the additions of the family. Okay, so that may not be for everyone, but for those that are in this energy of wanting to increase your family size, great opportunity for that. Okay, but there's a waiting period here. All right, some of you may even be pregnant right now, or your partner may be pregnant, so that's coming through. Children here could also signify, or gestation. Remember, this person is in gestation here, and you have children here. This could be symbolizing something else, nothing to do with children. It's just showing the initiation, the beginning phase of something. Okay, so the beginning phase of something that both of you are focusing on, that both of you want to happen in the near future or upcoming future. Okay, something that both of you, you're putting in the hard work, the dedication, and the focus, and that being the start of. So children being the beginning stages, just like pages are in tarot. Okay, not only that here, but children along with the stage. Okay, not children physical, but the symbolism of a child is the beginning stage of something here. Okay, so both of you could be in the beginning stages of trying to ground, Pentacles energy, of both of you trying to ground something or to grow something. And this is saying here that whatever this may be, your dreams can come true as long as both of you move away from this death card and addiction card here that I explained at the top of the reading, by doing what the Six of Swords is showing here, which is moving away from this energy here. So it says, dreams come true. Have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, but I've been feeling this energy since I started this reading. Okay, so again, it's going to happen. It just may take a little time in order for you to see. And when I mean you, Libra, I mean plural you and your partner. It will take time for both of you to see this coming true. Remember, have faith. Do not lose faith on whatever this may be. Last but not least, we have here patience. Like, seriously here. Look at that. All right, so I don't know if you could see it. You say patience, hopefully, because this I love this deck, but this hologram thing, it just really, you're not going to be able to see it, but I see a little bit here. Patience. What did I say? Validation, confirmation, yet again, Libra. Okay, I said Seven of Pentacles energy is what? The growth of something, but it taking time. And that what is needed on both your parts, you need to have the patience here in order to watch something bloom. Okay, whatever this is, it is not going to be an instant gratification. Okay, there's a little bit more waiting. And for some of you, you may see it, as I said, you either may see it by the end of 2024, which is what, a month away for the ending of 2024, or you may see it grow or actually come into fruition at the beginning of the year. Okay, at the beginning of the year, January for some of you. For some of you, maybe even Aries season here. Okay. So because Aries is the new year for the astrological calendar. Okay. So physical New Year is January 1st, but astrological New Year is during Aries season. So you could take a look at the dates on that. But all in all, this is all I have for you, Libra. I hope you've enjoyed these free channeled messages. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Up next, we have Aquarius. Up next is Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Aquarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, these messages are for you. I just wrote down your timestamp, Aquarius, and today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your mutual upcoming energy within your connection, Aquarius. So this is a reading for you and for your significant other. I'm focusing or channeling these messages for mid-November through mid-December. Oh, what just flipped over here for you? Something flipped over here for you. Yeah, and that's the Three of Wands energy, okay? So, again, it's mutual energy here, Aquarius. And before I jump into the reading, let me just remind you here, my name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, or click that credentials link in the description box. Or if you're here joining me on the live, there should be a box, a chat box, so you could take a look at that. You could also click my credentials link from there. Ooh, that one wanted to kind of show itself. It did a little peekaboo, so I'll take it. All right, let's see what you have already coming up here for you, Aquarius, and your person. So both of you together. Mid-November through mid-December, you have the Three of Wands here, okay? Three of Wands is this energy of we've done the planning, we've done the thinking, now we're waiting for, or we've come up with the, bright ideas. We are motivated, okay? Because remember, the Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is all about the waiting. It's all about the figuring something out. It's about the decisions, making the decisions about the future, thinking about it, not really doing anything, but just kind of like getting all the ingredients or talking about it. So there's this energy here, Aquarius, that you and your partner are past the talking part of it. You're past the something kind of just being an inspiration, or just having the motivation for it. The Three of Wands energy is actually both of you now putting in the essential ingredients together for some of you. And for others of you, it's waiting for the right time in order to grab an opportunity. Okay? So some of you, it's coming across here as you're waiting for the right opportunity for something. Because it's still waiting, but it's waiting with a different type of energy. It's like waiting for the right opportunity and grab it, or waiting for the right option to show up, or waiting for something to get to a point where you can actually take or make the next step. Okay. This has deeper together depth. And for some of you here, it's this energy of you waiting for the right opportunity to jump into something a little bit more, I want to say more serious, or the next level here of a plan or a project that both of you have been either talking about or moving towards. Okay, so that's how that Three of Wands energy is showing up for you and your partner here, Aquarius. Okay, it's like waiting for the next step here, When can we take the next step? I'm getting here for some of you, like this may not be for all of you, okay, but this may be here for some of you. I'm feeling here someone waiting for the right opportunity to solidify or ascend this level of commitment a little higher. For some of you, it may be proposal. For others of you, it may be marriage. For others of you, it may be moving in together. Because the Three of Wands is also about traveling. It's about movement as well. Okay, so, you know, there could be here some talks about moving in together, you know, maybe in your mind setting the date for the proposal, or ascending a commitment to a higher level here. Okay, but there's a sense of like waiting for the right opportunity to do that. Let's take a look at what else is coming through. I keep hearing next steps. So for some of you, it's like next steps. The snake, competition, okay? So listen, I feel here because of the Three of Wands, and I normally don't get that energy with the Three of Wands, but I want to talk about the number 3. There could be here a third energy. It doesn't always have to be a person, but it could be a third energy or an external situation, circumstance, or event. So you, your person, and the third energy. And there's something here about this third energy where it either needs to be taken into consideration, or the reason why there's a hold here, whether that be you, Aquarius, or whether that be your partner, there is someone here within this connection that may have this energy of like, I'm not going to say something here, but whatever plans I was thinking about, I'm going to just hold off on that a little bit here until I see something here develop, or until I see the right opportunity, and then I'll jump in for it. Okay. What I'm also getting here with the snake is the snake sheds. Okay, in order for a snake to grow, it must shed its skin in what's called the molting process. So for some of you here, Aquarius, you and your partner, there's something here that is coming across as the next step of growth, or waiting for that growth to occur, or that bond to happen or to strengthen, in order for both of you to either move to the next step, or for one of you to decide, you know what, I'm ready for part 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. Like I'm getting here that there's a sense of like putting a progression on hold with the Three of Wands. And, you know, because there's something more that needs to be taken into consideration. So whether that is the depth of your connection, whether it's getting to the bottom or to the root of something here, whether it's shedding old beliefs or perspectives, or outgrowing something here, or figuring how to manage here a third energy. Again, for some of you, it could be a third party, or a third person, but there could also be here the third energy of this external thing. So it's like waiting for that to show itself here. Okay. And some of you here, now remember these energies. Ooh, you saw that? These energies are for mid-November through mid-December. So some of you may have been already feeling this energy, and then others of you may be encountering these energies within that month time frame, okay? Or between mid-November to the end of December, okay? Come back for December. Come back for mid-December to mid-January. That I'm going to do later on. But exactly what I just said a little while ago, validation, confirmation. Now, there are two cards that came up. I don't want to see the second one yet, but I want to talk about this first one that's showing. Heart-to-heart conversation, exactly what I was talking about here a little while ago. There's an energy here of both of you or one of you here having honest discussions here about feelings about something, about options here about something, or clarity here on a third energy that may be causing or may be contributing to the waiting for the right opportunity. Okay, it's like some of you here are waiting for something. It could be both of you, but it could be one of you here as well. Okay, and so the snake is really about that molting of the skin, outgrowing something and growing into something new. So there's something here about going deeper together and creating more depth in the relationship in order to then move to the next step or know or jump into the next opportunity. Like I said at the top of the reading, there's a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to take place in order for either one of you or both of you to jump into something or jump or take the opportunity or move into the next level or the next phase of this connection or something within this connection. Look at that. It's like I'm psychic or something, huh? Divine timing. Some of you here, this waiting for the right opportunity is coming across as it may not be the right time now, but it may be coming up. There's something here about something is not ready yet. And so for some of you here, it's not ready yet because there's a conversation or conversations that need to take place in regards to a third energy, a third party, in regards to feeling like either one of you or both of you are competing here in something. It could be something work related because the Wand's energy does point to career. It could be here kind of like feeling like, someone here may be juggling multiple opportunities or multiple energies. And it's like, how is that going to affect our connection? Or how can our connection deepen if this third energy is pulling from our connection, right? So it's kind of like having those heart-to-heart conversations and being very honest with each other. And from that honesty and from whatever shows itself, okay, whatever comes through here, it's as if a next decision is going to be made from that. But a lot of it has to do with divine timing as well. So again, so some of you are like waiting intentionally, and others of you, there's something here about waiting for divine timing. It's like you're waiting for the opportunity to show itself, and the divine timing, it's saying, yeah, you got to wait for that serendipitous event. You got to wait for that option or opportunity to jump at, within your path so that you can grab it and then move forward. Okay. So again, I'm getting two different messages, but they're both very much intertwined here with that same energy. Let's see. Yes, I'm holding this correctly. I wanted to make sure here that I was holding it correctly. Let's take, actually, before I do that, let me take a sneak peek here. Let me go a little deeper here, Aquarius, about the snake energy. What is this about? So let's get a little bit more clarity, and then I'm going to jump into the last deck. Okay, so let's see. What is the snake about? What energy is this focusing on? Because I'm getting it as growth. Okay, so let's take a look here. Look at that. Yeah, I'm taking, like, remember that I said I'm getting this energy. I'm taking this energy in as, growth. And sure enough, you have here camera. Camera is learn from the past. It's also here about reminiscing, and interesting because the snake is looking at the deeper together card. So there could be here conversations that you, Aquarius, along with your partner, may need to discuss. There needs to be here, and I'm telling you what is showing up. There's a requirement here to have a very important conversation and kind of like do a little check-in. Are we both looking at the same goal still? Or has one of us, or maybe the circumstances around each of your lives may have changed a little bit? Okay. So what circumstances here may have changed, and how is that change, that third energy, how has that changed, or how will that change perhaps maybe affect or create here an energy, or maybe change the options here? Okay. For camera, I'm also getting here learn from the past. And like I said, for some of you, there's a sense of outgrowing here something, whether together, there's outgrowing of an energy, there's learning something from each other, there's something about vulnerabilities here as well, deeper together, the depths of the connection. But I'm getting this energy that whatever this is, whatever this situation, circumstance, or event may have happened in the past or recent past, whether individually, Aquarius, or together as a couple, it's like someone here doesn't want to make the same mistake that they made in the past. And so they're becoming, or they're a little bit more mindful on how they're going to move the chess pieces here. And I feel, because I'm seeing a chessboard, so I'm feeling here like they're kind of like, how are we going to move these chess pieces? And I'm saying we because in every, especially these two cards, there are two people involved, okay? One person may be a little bit more receptive on the talking about whatever this may be. Another person may be a little bit resistant. Or there's this energy here of one person needing to listen to the other person in order to kind of get an idea or like understand this on a deeper level, okay? To understand something on a deeper level, okay? Very, very interesting here. Now we can jump into the last deck and see what else is coming through. For those of you who have missed the fire signs, those I posted in a live yesterday. Earth signs are also posted. And today is the air signs. Now, I'm thinking about either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow to be posting the water signs, okay? So let's take a look here, Aquarius. For those of you who are watching this later, you may say, why is she saying that? Because I'm doing a live and I'm seeing people come in and out. So I'm at the same time giving them the updated information. Resistance, okay? Like I said, there could be some external or internal kind of tug of war here. There could be something here. Look at that hunger. Which wolf do you want to feed? Or in other words, this is talking about which, what do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on the things that can't happen, or that you feel, you know, do you want to, okay, so basically it's like, do you want to look at the glass half full, or do you want to look at it half empty? And that's a decision how, you know, that both of you need to talk about. Like, do we want to see what we can accomplish and leave behind, remember the snake, leave behind the things that may have happened in the past, in the recent past, and really focus on what is coming up? And resistance is about that energy. Resistance is about two people here kind of doing a tug of war, or one person not wanting to either micromanage something, like wanting to overpower another person's voice, or want to overpower someone else's will, so to speak. Okay, they want to sway them into something. And there's a sense of one person resisting and one person insisting on something. I'm getting here, whatever you resist persists. So if there is something here that needs to be taken a look at, okay, Aquarius, together as a couple, this would be a great opportunity for both of you to talk about it. And there shouldn't be Okay, there shouldn't be this sense of trying to sway someone into doing something or coercing a person into doing something. This is more about free will and being very honest and leaving the conversation with, well, how do you feel and what do you want to do as well, rather than having someone trying to influence or persuade or sway someone into a change or into a situation, circumstance, or event that they may not be ready for. That's why you have resistance here. Okay, so really taking a look at that energy. By the way, I just saw someone give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So it's about that type of awareness here, Aquarius, that you and your significant other need to really look at and see who's resisting what. Is someone trying to kind of, I don't want to say forcefully, but want to like influence someone else, and that someone else may not be ready yet. They may not be at that stage where they can molt that skin for that growth, because there's something here that maybe either one of you or both of you need to continue to learn in order for you to see what the next opportunity is, or in order for both of you to solidify the next move, in order to go deeper here in something or within your connection. Aquarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.